Hey, what's up, Suwannee High? This is JK's.
And I'm Paige Pierce.
Let's go to the studio. Hey, how did we get... Paige, we need to figure this out. Ready? We're gonna go to each side. Ready? Go! While we're trying to figure this out, let's go to the Bulldog Minute.
What's up, Suwannee High? This your boy William Kennedy and your boy Ty Reagans, and this is the Bulldog Minute. Let's get into that interview with Edward Hines.
What are you filming?
As you can see, Suwannee High, I'm a little weakling. Now let's get into them big dogs of the weightlifting team. What's up, Suwannee High? I'm here with the outstanding freshman, Edward Hines, and we're here to ask him a couple of questions about this year's weightlifting team. What do you think is your best lift in weightlifting?
Probably about 310 on bench, 240 on clean and jerk.
Okay, so when you're going into a weight lift, what's your first thought?
First thought is I'm gonna win it at all costs.
Alright, Suwannee High, there you have heard it from Edward Hines. We'll get back at you.
That was William Kennedy with Edward Hines. Now let's go to D Hall for his interview with Coach Witt.
What's up, Suwannee High? This D Hall. I'm with the tennis coach, Coach Witt. They're undefeated right now. I'm gonna ask them a few questions today. My first question is, what are your expectations for the team this season?
Well, we have both boys and girls that I'm coaching, so I'm definitely expecting the girls to win district. None of the girls have lost any of their singles district matches, and we won all the actually doubles matches also. So we better win district with girls, and the boys I think have a great shot at winning district. The only team we've played close is Rickards, and the number 1 and number 2 are both undefeated in their singles and their doubles. So I'm expecting the boys to win district. Now we haven't played Wakulla, so that's going to be the team that's going to tell us.
My next question is, tell us about the opponents on the schedule for this season to go.
I kind of got into that before, but Wakulla is supposedly the toughest team. We haven't played them at all, and for the boys, actually. I'm not real sure how tough the girls are, but the boys are supposed to be pretty tough, and hopefully we can knock them off Wednesday. We're going to play them Wednesday. Otherwise, it's really Rickards kind of on our tail, 4-3. With tennis, you win 5 singles matches and 2 doubles matches, so 4-3 is as close as you can get.
Are there any surprise players that surprised you this season?
Well, I really saw a lot of improvement with Tyler Haddon and Mary Beth Finch. They're playing with number 5, and they really worked hard and, you know, really nudging that number 4 player, and everybody's worked just tremendous. A lot of competition on the team, so I'm real proud of them.
And my last question is, what do you think the team needs to work on? Why are they not as strong as they would like to be?
I think really is our doubles. We need to work harder on doubles, especially our number 2 doubles. We need to get a lot better at the net, a lot better movement, but it's coming around, so I'm looking forward to working more on it.
Thank you for your time, Coach Wood.
Thank you.
That's all we have for today, Suwannee High. Go out there and support the tennis team. They're undefeated again, as I said before. We'll get back at you, Suwannee High.
All right, Suwannee High, that was the Bulldog Minute. Now let's go back to the studio.
Now let's go to Word at Suwannee High, Raphael Holmes.
What? What? This ain't what? Good morning, Suwannee High School. I'm Raphael Holmes. Yes, again, this is Word at Suwannee High School. Today, we're here with the contestants for Mr. and Miss Suwannee High. I'm going to ask them some questions, so get back with you. I'm here with the contestants for Mr. and Miss Suwannee High, and they are
Sarah Hurst, Haley Alley, Natalie Hunter,
TJ Vickers,
JK's.
being Mr/Miss Suwannee High is a big title. So what do you think qualifies you to be that? Not all at one time.
I think that I'd be a good Miss Suwannee High because I'm very spirited, and I think that the high school really needs someone that's very spirited and very into the programs that are at Suwannee High.
I think Mr. and Miss Suwannee High should be somebody that is a positive role model in the community because they are looked upon from children and fellow high school students.
I believe earning the title of Mr. or Mrs. SHS, you have to be willing to do service projects with the different clubs and work with ICC on making this community a better place. I think that if you do that, then you are truly a Mr. or Mrs. SHS.
All right, next question is, what do you expect to gain from this pageant?
I expect to gain nothing more than, sharing this experience with a wonderful group of friends and, just have fun competing for the chance to, represent our school.
I expect to have a lot of fun with me and my boy Sydney here. Just gonna tear it up.
Yeah, since we're the only guys in there, it's going to be a great, great time. So.
That was the only question. That's it?
That's it.
Everybody answered?
Yeah.
Okay, so I congratulate you guys right now. Win, lose, or draw. Have fun, get love. Alright, that's all Suwannee High School. This has been
Word at Suwannee High.
Hold up, this is my show. This has been Word at Suwannee High.
How did I get pushed into the picture?
I fall from the sky. Let's go to the profile of the week, man. What the heck?
Good morning, Suwannee High. I'm Billy Bennett here with Miss Nina Brown for the profile of the week. This week's profile is on the NHS walk. Miss Brown, first question is, what was the purpose of the NHS walk?
Well, the purpose of the walk was to raise money for cystic fibrosis. This means raising money by obtaining pledges. What cystic fibrosis is it's a genetic disease that affects approximately 30,000 children and adults in the United States. This disease is life-threatening and affects the lungs and digestive system, and more than 10 million Americans are symptomless to this cystic fibrosis gene.
You know exactly how successful the fundraising effort was?
Well, we were able to get $661.10 in pledges.
And how is the money distributed and to whom exactly?
Well, almost 90 cents of every dollar raised goes directly to the vital cystic fibrosis research and programs to help find a cure for cystic fibrosis. And the department that we send it to is the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation in Jacksonville, Florida. And the Suwannee High School chapter of the National Honor Society views this as a worthwhile cause because there are people in our community that are affected by this disease.
All right. Thank you. And now back to you guys in the studio.
What? Whatever. Anyways, that's all we have for you today. What?
I guess this is to remind us we have a public service announcement. Let's go to that. Man. First outside, now in the studio, us falling out of the sky, and now all this trash.
What the heck is going on?
That's it. That's all we got for you today, Suwannee High. We'll check you next week, but make sure you check out next week's episode because we're going to be featuring some prom stuff. But this is just ridiculous. I mean,
Great, now I've lost Jake. What's gonna... Guys, Mr. Johnson said... Guys? Oh my God, where'd they...
Go.
We were already... The following segment...
Tyrese has a very important announcement for the D-Hall and Ratchet Homes.
Yeah, look at this.